a few things. That is the main part. The other part we will do later. Did you all the desk and paper? Sure? Until the back. Alright. Right. Why are we here? That's the first question. Who wants to give me an answer? Why are you at school? Somebody, let's stop singing. The singing part we'll do at the end. Yes, what's your name? Peter. Yes, why are you at school? To learn. So you've not been learning since. We don't laugh at the laugh if he's not laughing. So we laugh when he laughs. Sure. You've been learning, but why here? Why now here? Who wants to assist Peter? Tell me what you think. What's the name? Huh? Just tell me what you think. Why? I don't want that. I promise. Okay, I see the hand. What's your name? Mom? Manaila. Okay, Mr. Manaila. Okay, you said that, and I'm saying no, you're not here for that.
Education.
Education and learning is one thing. Why are you here? Why are you here? Yes, sir. What's your name? Yes. Tabiso. Yes, Tabiso. Why are you here? So you want to clarify, you want to set your goals, you want to set your objectives. At least you are getting somewhere. You see, it's opening the book for us. Yes, ma'am. What's in it? Ma'am? Narumo. Yes, what do you think? What can you add from what you have said? Yes, learning, I'm taking it, but we are setting goals. So you don't know by now what you want to achieve in life. I'm asking everybody, you know what you want to achieve? Not going mad. You see, he doesn't know. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve? Let's talk. It's not in that paper what you want to achieve. It's in your heart by now. Tell me, you want your hands. Clap hands for him. He wants to get money. What else? There are a lot of things that you want to achieve. Talk to me, talk to me. Yes, what's your name? Now we don't know it. If the person starts to laugh, enjoy, that is laughing with. So if the person is not laughing, we don't laugh. You know what? You're taking away the self-confidence of that person. And then to build a self-confidence, very expensive. Okay? Without self-confidence, you're likely to do anything that anyone wants you to do because you don't have that confidence. Right? So not in front of me, you're not going to do that. You're not going to take people's confidence in my presence. No, I'm not going to allow it. Okay? So we laugh with, not at. If she's laughing, we join. We kick it. Right? Good. Your name again? Mohait. Okay, Muhammad. What do you want to achieve? It's all about money. Mulas. Right, how do we get to that money stage? Money is not the solution for everything. Solution is life. It's life that you have, because you can have money even if you are dead, but what are you going to use it for? Because you're not dead. But I appreciate if you have life, then from life you can do anything out of it. Okay? So the reason why we're here, we want to launch a project, right? Next year. A project that will help you to get better grades. Okay? Because what is the entry level here at university? You want to go to university next year? Yes. Next year you can't go. I mean, you must go to grade 12 first, right? Yes. And then after next year, then we can talk about college. Okay? Right. So, how do we go to university? What do we need to go to university? You need what? You need a distinction. You are forgetting a basic thing. The first thing you need is yourself. I think December is around the corner. If you go and display in your life, we'll come and bury you. Okay? And then you won't go to great church. And even if you're in the program, they won't write or it was a great church student. You will never downgrade about grade 10 because that's the result that will be heavy. Right? So take care of the body, you first. Right? We need you to go to university. Without you, there is no you that is going to the university. Remember that? That is a basic thing. Take care of your life is very important. Okay? How do you take care of your life? It's your own assignment to check what are the things that I need to do, what are the things that I don't need to do. Okay? Right. Then now, we move it. Then we have you. What else do we need? Hello? Come brain, we're talking. It's any more than one other left. Let's talk. We are university. Huh? You need what? Yes, what's your name? How? Yes. What do you need? Qualification. Qualification, you're talking about your grade 12 certificate, your grade 12 results. Okay? Right. How do we get these grade 12 results? Let's take, you want to be pharmacist. Or am I talking to some people? Yes, no. What do you want to be? Let's talk about that. Huh? Which subject? Science, the pharmacist, they go to this. Ordinary business. We have got general, something, journalist. Let's just pick any career. Let's take that career that you want. Right? How do a person get to qualify? For example, let's take you want to do journalism. Okay? Under journalism, they say they want 100 people. Just for an example. Okay? And then if you apply to university, who do you think they will take? They need 100. They just take everybody who applies? No. How do they do the process of selecting? Huh? They use what? The one with? And then what is the highest grade? It's 7. Level 7. Okay. Are you going to have 7 level 7?
Yes.
Hey. Clap hands for yourself. Are you not yourself? Are you not yourself? Can you clap for yourself? Yeah. Yes. Now, please do. Let's join in. Let's join in. It was just for him only. Right, so this is what I'm expecting you to know. If they say they need 100 and then we've got 10 people who have 7 level 7, how many positions will be left? 19. From there, who do they take? Level 6, then? You are wrong. I do it?
76.
7, 86, leave what? 6. Baccarat 10, how many spaces are left?
8.
And then who do they take? 5 level 7s to level 6. Baccarat 10, how many spaces? 70. And then Bacha 4 level 7, 3 level 6. And then Baccarat 20, how many spaces are left? 50. Alright? And then who do they take? 3 level 7 and then 4 level 6. And then Baccarat 15, how many spaces are left? 35. Where do you turn on? You see where the problem starts? Where are you going to fit in? You know where I'm going to phone if you don't have some phone, I get more paper and lay a little phone number. Who put a little guy? One large I go for Sunday, Mutuo Salata, School Sunday. Mufo space. Hello, I didn't know man. But the Marobatuta. Outer space more way. So what do you expect me to do? You know, so what? Hey, you don't check. It starts there. And the Lord bound told me to you see? Until what more for number. It's only 1,000. I didn't check it in space. We end up being pushed to certain corners because you guys don't fulfill. And we don't want that. We don't want that thing to happen. No, we don't want it. We want you to pass by yourself. So let's get to the system. How do I pass by myself? The first thing that you need to do is to will to participate. What do I mean by that? Just say, willing to participate. What is the meaning of that? What is your understanding of willing to participate? Can you push the voice up, please?
I think, for example, I must engage with teachers.
You must engage with teachers. Where do you engage with teachers from? Or in class. So it means the first thing that you need to do is to come to school. That is the first thing that you need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stay at home, whether you're sick or no, and then I'm here teaching, even if you have a permission, you're not in that class, you're not listening to what I'm saying. A person that is going to tell you whatever that I say is going to reduce certain things. So fight to be in class every day, whether it rains, whether you're sick or you're not sick. Right? No, I know. People will say, if I'm sick, I need to stay at home. If you are sick and you're at home and you're still able to move from one room to another, or do another TV, you should be here. Or TV. Then you do this one is sick. Flu. You will do this right. Put on a mask. It's not more concerned about you now. But you must fight to be here. It's that day. Fight to be in class. No matter what the odds are. Whether the uniform is dirty or clean, fight to be here. It starts there. If you miss a class, if somebody is coming to tell you what happened, you're not going to get it the way you're supposed to get it. The best way, fight to be in class every day. If they say there's afternoon studies, fight to be there. If there's a morning studies, fight to be there. Maybe I should greet you in a different way. Can I greet you again? Can I try? Good afternoon, grade 12, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a change of a person who's in grade 12 compared to grade 11 today. The behavior you behave now, we're not expecting it there. We want it to improve. Because if it doesn't improve, this school will never be at the top. And if it's not at the top, we don't blame the teachers, we blame you. Because we are teaching you to be independent. You should be a student that is able to say, I'm going to class, I'm able to study, I'm able to correct my friend's marks, and I'm able to record that. You should be that type of a student. That's what we want to see. Gone are the days that you will come here, when there is no teacher, what do? You make noise. Right? Gone are the days when there is no teacher, you go outside in your little church. Gone are those days. You will regret, I should have done this and you did not do it. It looks simple, but I don't know the principles of calculating whatever that I'm supposed to calculate. It's very painful. It is painful. So it's up to you now to decide to say, what type of a student I want to be. Do I want to be that type of a student when I want to go shop, right? Or boys? You want to push my trolley? No. You want to hold my plastic bags? No. Ladies and gentlemen, when we go to shop, right, we go with the trolley. If I get out with plastic bags, I can carry them myself. That's what you need to know. I can carry them myself. There's no need for you to say, plastic. I'm powerful enough to carry my own burden. Come on. But if you want to be that kind of person who wants to come to me and say, we know where cowards are. You know when a person has dropped the school, then when I check out the go, oh, we go, you even change our names when we are here. Uncle. Uncle. You understand? So, you decide if you want to be a homo, if you want to be a nyaope, you decide here. This is where your decision is. Okay? So we don't want you to be those kind of people. We want you to be different. Mutu achabalo approach as a woman. Achabalo approach, you're not their type. Why? Because I'm not a rebel. But if you decide to be that, whatever people go open number me. I will open a number. They will never go to the boys. Boys will know I don't care pay number. You see those kind of things. So we don't want that to happen to you. It can only happen to you if you decide not to do what is happening. Okay? Let's look at number one. What does number one say? Where is the 10-5%? It's a lecture again. It's a person who? Eh? Lecture again is a person who? Huh? Hello? Lecture is not a person. It's a person. Lecture is not a person. Lecturer is a person. What is happening here between me and you, that is lecture. It's me teaching at that point. I am lecturing and I am a lecturer. You see the difference? Okay. So they say, if I'm standing here in front of you, and then I'm talking whatever that I'm talking, if I come back tomorrow and ask you to say, ma'am, what is it that I have done in this class? You're only going to tell me 5% of the things that I've done. You will even have forgotten when you give up the lady. Basic things, you will forget that. Why? It's because you are passively receiving the message. Nobody's writing anything of what I'm saying. Is there anyone who's writing? No. Why? He's talking nonsense. No, I'm just giving you an example. I've been pending on one come out and take two parents come over. So the 5% is between me telling you, I'm telling you stories. I'm telling you that I'm Kozi Gift Maruleke. I'm a Tonga by nature. And then I'm a lecturer by profession. That's what I'm telling you. But tomorrow when I come and ask the same question, you won't remember, but you will remember 5%. That's all right. Okay. So how do we then improve? Let's look at number 2. Number 2 says what? Reading. That's what is reading. Is reading and studying the same thing? No. It is. It depends which angle you want to interpret it. Okay? It can be reading for fun, it can be studying. Okay? Let's take it as both for now, right? When you study by yourself, how many percentage do you remember? No problem. We can go and assist you. Come on, give at least 15 years. Ladies and gentlemen, according to research, when you read, you are going to remember 10%. There is nothing wrong with reading, right? But reading alone is going to only help people that are visual. You know, there are learners that if they see something, it will stay in their head because they've seen it, right? But when you're going to read, I think like one morning before the morning, we want it. You understand? So we've got different issues with our memory. Okay? So those who are visual people, like you see, I'm seeing COVID, there's a window there. If somebody asks me, I'm going to start narrating from that corner, come because I've seen this picture somewhere. Understand? Like, let's go to a preschool. How do they learn from preschool? They learn through pictures. And they will tell you stories through pictures. Why? They are able to recognize that they are more visual than any other person. Like one again? Right. Let's look at number 3, 20%. Mama level in the
Audio visual.
get an audio visual key. Eh? Give music, video, audio, visual. Yeah. Audio, visual, give music, video. Tell me, what about television music, audio, game? Eh? Is it married? What about television music? Na 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 na. Give audio. Audio, give music. Get ready. Get off. Everything. Okay. With audio, you can able to hear. So there's a sound that comes out. There's a sound that is produced. Then you're able to do what? Hear. And then those who are watching movies, that is the visual part of it. From the movie itself, you can hear people doing what? Speaking, right? At the same time, you see the actions. So we are saying, if Menier comes here and then write 2x minus 3 equals to 0, and then he solves that problem for you, he's giving you information. But that is not good enough. Go and download from YouTube similar types of problems and learn by listening and seeing how it is solved. Hello?
Yes.
Some of us, like I'm a maths teacher, right? And then if I teach, I've got my own styles and my own beliefs, right? I can know if I want to solve a problem, I can use squaring both sides. That's what works for me. And when I come and teach, because that is my favorite method, or I know it from the back of the head, what do? I solve problems using the very same method. I give it to you, right? And then I set a test. What I expect, I'm expecting you to do what? To produce what I wrote. Okay? But we are saying, if you start to involve other material that are teaching you the same content, you are able to find other answers which are not shown on the board. You follow me? If we give you a math problem, chances are that math problem might have 3 solutions which are not the same. They will drive you to the same answer. But if you are listening to one person, that one person will pick up one method, and if that method is difficult for you, you will never produce it right. Again, it's difficult. I'm saying the only way to get out from this place is to move from there, go up from the spaza, and then use that other route. Why don't you tell me, guys, there's a passage here and here. We can use this and go there. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we don't need to rely on one source, because with one source, you are going to learn one style, and then when you learn one style, if that style is not rememberable, what are you going to do? Give me our question 3, I more. With pride. I didn't write question 3, I didn't understand anything. Why? You relied on only lecturing. We're saying for audio visuals, go to YouTube. Instead of viewing WhatsApp status, go to YouTube, find how are they solving the same simultaneous equations. That's what we want you to do. You got that? I think we are preparing for that level 7. Level 7, you need to know that lecturing alone is not going to help me. Right? And then from lecturing, studying by myself is not going to help me. I need to now go and check, is there any YouTube that is talking about simultaneous equations? Is there any YouTube that is talking about how to solve trigonometrical equations? Right? We're moving forward. We're moving forward. Now you're able to put the 3 together, and then you are growing. Right? Let's look at number 4. What does number 4 mean? Yes? What is the meaning of number 4? Irauri number 4. Yes, demonstration irauri. But you cannot explain a word using the same word.
Like a vocal say, me, why? So the vocal say.
Give me my check. I'm talking to ladies. Ladies, this is how we sit down. Look at me. I can get a skate. What do? I put my hands at the back. What do? I push my skate and then ladies, how do you do it? Stand up, push it, sit down, close them, put your hands. How? Don't say hey. I'm showing you how it is done.
Yes.
Hello? I'm showing you how it is done. So that is demonstration. When I show you something, you don't do it. Right? I show you first, then you do it second. Ladies, stand up. Do the same thing. Let's sit down, ladies. Oh, great and not all. Ada. So that is a sign of demonstration. Somebody must show you, and then you must do it. Okay?
Yes.
It's mostly happening in science if you're doing sciences. They will show you how an experiment is done. You need to conduct that. Okay? So demonstration work effectively because you follow the same steps that you are told. Alright? Let's go to discussion. What is the meaning of discussion? Discussion. Yes, sir. You examine different values and opinions. Okay? Another school of thought? Show me there. How do you do the discussion? Yes, discussion, how do you do it? Now, very sharp. So what is important with discussion, there must be exchange of words. Right? And then somebody must listen, somebody must talk, somebody must take notes when we are discussing. And then believe you me, the person who understands your notes is yourself. Therefore, take your own notes. Now when I was still a student, I used to write but now I understand what is it that was happening when I was writing that. So I use different things for me to be able to memorize and understand whatever that is happening. When I'm sitting in a meeting, when I'm taking minutes, people don't understand what I'm doing. I'll say the right things, write one word, write your name, and then tomorrow, where are those minutes? You'll find a fully fledged typed minutes. And then from the paper, you see just drawings and some few words. This one was happening, this one was said, this, and then I'm done. When I sit, then I start to look what was happening, and then I type, and then I send 1 minute. We learn differently. So take your own notes. You understand what is it that was happening when you're doing that. And then teach yourself how to write. Teach yourself how to write. Teach yourself how to write. Continue to teach yourself how to write. Because your exam is about writing. If you are studying and there is no writing, you are failing your brain. Because your brain needs to coordinate with your hand, able to draw what you have teaching. Write. If you're doing essays, write. Don't go there and start memorizing by reading only. Read and write. Write should be the name of the game. Right, let's go to the next one. Practice by doing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main purpose why we are here. Practice by doing. As grade 12 2024, you're going to get a project. Right? In that project, every day, you must write 2 questions of maths. Why do we want to do that? We have realized, as Mangwe, we are not producing well when it comes to maths. Maths becomes a problem. And you know why we're not doing it well? We don't practice. We don't practice. If you practice, you become selfish, you want to do it alone. So from you guys, you are going to have 5 previous question paper, including the one for this year, next year, as a package. Everybody must have that. Okay? The best way to have it, get your device, your cell phone that you have, whether you use them from home, but you must have that. Package your 5 previous. Why do we need 5 previous question papers? Your examiners, when they do your exam, they take from the previous question. It's only 5 or 10% that will change. And then the changes might be, instead of writing 2x squared minus 3 is equals to 4, they can say 2x squared minus 4 is equals to 6, changing of numbers. But the type of question that is there is still remains the same. So for you to pass, if you hear people say, Mutuna did level 7, there's nothing else that they do. They wake up in the morning, they drink meds. In the afternoon, they eat meds. In the evening, they sleep meds. Make sure that every day you don't do a mistake of not doing a meds program. Maybe the point, you don't make a mistake of not doing it. Do we know ChatGPT? Have you heard of it? What did you hear about it? Yeah, tell me, how do you use it?
Any question, any problem, it's solved any
Okay. At least you have a light. That's why I said to you, you don't need your teachers. Technology is here to help you. Our counterparts, they've been using technology for years. We didn't know. Why? They start doing it January. They start doing the question papers January. They've got apps that have question papers and solutions. And then every day those apps regulate. I don't know much every day. So I downloaded the question paper. Whatever that the app is doing, we do it manually. You remind yourself to say, I've not done a maths question. Before it is very embarrassing. The whole province, but we are the award team. It's only the other people, not you. But if you are there, whenever you want to number something, if you want to how you don't hear well. Hello? Marobatuta, things must change. And it start by you. Love to do this thing. Even if I will hold the mess, no, I'm blank. Just write. Whatever, if I fill a memorandum, copy that memorandum 17 times, it will stay here. I can remember again, I was a student, you didn't know what I was talking. When number one, 15 minutes, I will shake 15 minutes. I do. It did not help me. Ladies and gentlemen, I repeated great time. I know the pain of repeating. You know what it means when we say you are repeating? Do you know the meaning of that? Whatever the job that I'm going to do, if I was supposed to be a doctor, and then one doctor who call 40,000 a month, that 40,000 is sitting at that bench that I've sit down and repeat. You can multiply it. How much is going to be a year for me to come back and do the same thing which I was supposed to do 1 year? It means time is 2. That money. Hello? You see what is the meaning of repeat? If you don't associate it with money, it means that you will never see the value of how painful it is to repeat. January, February, believe you me, I'm sitting here, I don't drive a Lamborghini, the favorite car of my life. Why? The years that I've wasted by repeating things. I don't want you to repeat. I want you to get to great time and say, great time, I'm going to do you once, and I'm going to leave there with 7, 11, 7. That's it. That's what I'm going to do. But if we don't want to change, if we still want to be called to come to class, our parents will be called, but I don't want to make a guy. At least in this school, there's a bit of discipline compared to the schools that I've been. I know, it's not for the first time in Kitamo. I didn't root in any count. Yeah, I know. There are other schools, but our school over there are. You see? So, but if you change, if you guys begin to change, and you say, I must do it, I want to do it, you have a thirsty to do it, I'm telling you, you're going to change yourself. Okay? So we're going to roll out that project. There will be people that will be responsible to enter your marks. And this is how we're going to track you. We're going to give you 2 questions per day. Right? Question 1, question 2. If it's 5 questions in question 1, it will be 5 questions for question 1. We capture your marks. Okay? So if we say those 2 questions are out of 30, okay? It means that first mark you get, let's say 15 for argument's sake, right? So if you did not get 15, wherever that will be entering your marks, it will be painted with red color to show that you did not progress. If you did well, opacity, if the score will give it yellow. You are in between. You can pass, you can fail. And if you are dealing with the 80%, we'll give you the green. Right? So that come the mid-year exam, we show you we're not for the sake of one. There is nothing that you're going to produce. You are our level 1. So we want to tell you, level 1 year level 2, level 3. We want to see your level 7. While you are still practicing, where do you know? So that come the value result, let me go to Jagala. There's nothing for the one result. I don't know my result. You faint. Because there's nothing that you can do. I will not be a child. If you don't do your work, believe you me, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. It needs you to do something. And if you're not writing, it's not our life, by the way. It's your own life. A projector, a display, you are failing us. And remember, your failure, you're dragging the school down. 100% Huh? There was a pay. But 1%, we are short of half the percent. Because the class on the second class, because we dedicated ourselves to do the right thing. We wanted 100%. But we were getting to school with adults. And there's nothing you can do. At least your age is being balanced. Now what? Let's look at the last one. While teaching others, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing wrong. Urusasa. After afternoon studies, I'm the one that is teaching you maths. And then one child how to solve equations and stuff like that. But I'll do that. You do your program, slinging the root and things like that. When you are going to teach other people, you prepare, isn't it? When you have prepared, it means you're doing what? When you prepare, you're doing what? Hello, let's look at these guys. When you prepare, what is it that you're doing? You're doing number 2 already, right? And then, when you are teaching a person, you are going to use number 1, all right? In number one goes with 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Do you see that? Yeah. I will start a night before. I'm reading, right? I'm doing number 2. In the morning when I say, guys, I'm the one who's teaching, I'm already number 1. And I say, guys, look at this video that I found on YouTube. I'm doing number 3. And say, look how it is done. I'm doing number 4. And I say, in your own groups, discuss that video. What am I doing? And then I say, here is it last one. What am I doing? You see how simple this is? You just need to understand how it works. And then you start to practice it as a class. And then believe you me, if we don't get level 7, look at what you're saying. Look at what you're saying. So these principles that we are giving you is not only going to apply to men, applies to everything that you guys are doing in the school. Like all that. There's another one, not too much. Let me give Osman Lady to come and talk to you about digital literacy, and then we will pause here so that I see other guys. Now, lady.